waiting for a few people to come in. I'm also going to post this on my YouTube channel. YouTube family, I'm sorry I've not been posting that much, and it's been a while since I did a live, but I intend to. Hello. Hi, family. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. Hello, 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 hello. Blessings on you. I love you too, sis. So, as people come in, I'm overdue with some of these videos, and I apologize. I've really been spending a lot of time with the Most High. It's needed. There's some things within me that I've needed to address. And so, hello, hi, I still don't. I love you. I love you all. So I'm just going to get right to it. So don't allow people to keep you in bondage. And God revealed this to me yesterday, and I've been sitting on this word, and I know it's going to help somebody. So I've spoken before that I have 3 children, a 22-year-old, and I have 6-year-old twins. And I am pretty much a single mother. I take care of them with their father's assistance at times. And this is probably maybe, I don't know, the 5th, 6th time in this month already that I had a no-show. I'm trying to go to work, and he's not available. He's not answering his phone. And usually I don't panic. I give it to God, and I said, you know what, God, I know he already planned the day for me. Don't worry about it. You got it. But I got in my flesh yesterday. I was so upset, and I kept trying to remind myself, Cassandra, don't get upset about this. It's out of your control. Why are you allowing this to bother you? And I cried because I was just so mad, thinking, how could you be irresponsible? I am doing my best to make sure that I take care of my babies, but I need some help. And so later on in that day, God is so intentional. I was watching a video, and the person said, do not allow people to keep you in bondage. And when he broke it down, basically, I'm giving this man, my children's father, power over me. I'm thinking that I'm not going to be able to move forward in life unless I have his assistance. For instance, childcare. Financially, if I don't have him helping, if he just completely abandons us, then my life is a mess, that it's over. And then all the fear and anxiety and anger sets in. And I tell everyone this, and I forgot to give this over to God as well, to give your burdens over to God, to trust and believe that he's going to take care of you. He's always going to provide. And so when I understood that, I'm like, why didn't I realize this? Why didn't I understand this? And I'm like, I have to speak about this. This is going to help somebody. It's going to set them free, not just with childcare, but in general. We give power to people and they don't deserve that power. They don't deserve to keep that over us. So now I'm reminded, I said, you know what? He doesn't have to show up. God is my plan A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. God is my way maker. He is my plan. He already figured everything out for my life. He knew that yesterday was going to happen. And I got disappointed because I'm like, why did I allow myself to get upset? Why did I allow this man to just in general, just to make me upset? I was upset for being upset. And again, God reminded me we can't be hard on ourselves. And I tend to do that. If I mess up, I'm already beating myself up. And I have to be reminded we're not perfect. We are going to make mistakes. But back to what I was saying about that situation yesterday, I felt so free when he told me that. Not to mention, these are my babies. I made a decision to have these children. They're my children, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to take care of them. I'm going to continue to seek God to help me to take care of them and to teach them. And no matter what, I'm going to be their mother. I'm going to do what I need to do. And so now that I know that their father, his mishaps are not my problem, that I don't have to worry about what he does. And knowing that my Father in heaven is taking care of me and is providing for me and is going to make sure that I have a way, make sure I have another means of having my children taken care of so I can go to work. I don't worry about anything anymore. Yesterday, that set me free because I'm telling you, I would bite my tongue and I would just say, God's going to deal with him. On those days that he didn't show up or he didn't answer, God's going to deal with him. God's going to deal with him. I'm going to let it go. But yesterday, I wanted to deal with him. I wanted to have at him, and I didn't need to do that. I could have simply went on with plan B, which I had one, but I just didn't want to hear that. I wanted him, and I can be honest, I wanted him to understand how irresponsible it is. These children are yours too. And sometimes I would also do that. Okay, I do more. I do this. I do that. And I had to be reminded again. I knew what I was getting into, having more children with this person. And I knew that I would have to take care of these kids. And I love my babies. And I had to accept that responsibility. But I had to stop relying on him and waiting for him to step up. I don't have to do that. The Most High has already stepped up. The Most High has already taken care of me. He's providing for me. And so I wanted to share that with someone. Absolutely. I am going to save this. I'm going to post it. I'm praying that this resonates with you in your personal situations. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I like I said, that set me free, and I'm so thankful. I'm like, I have to make sure I share this. One other thing. So I had got up here and I had mentioned how, everything had worked out with workers' comp. And today my attorney tells me that, they're approving your treatment. You're welcome. They're approving your treatment. However, they don't want to pay you your back pay. I don't care. After I heard that, I said, what? Chaos and confusion. You know what? My God, the Most High is in control. And I'm not worrying about it. I didn't worry about it up until from July 23rd till I made that post last week. I didn't worry about it then. I'm not going to worry about it now because I know what's right. It's right is right. What's mine is mine. No one or nothing can keep it from me. So I'm not worried about it. They're going to have to take care of it. It's interesting because, when you're moving forward and you're growing and you're learning and you're allowing God to work in and through you, He will help you see when things like this show up. It's not to make you upset because see, now the enemy is like, okay, she done went and posted a video and said X, Y, and Z, so now I got to shut that down. No, it's okay, because in the meantime, God is still providing for me. He's still taking care of me. I have more than enough, and He will do the same exact thing for you. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure that you have testimony of your own where it's happened before, where God has came through at the 11th hour and you didn't have to worry about everything. Everything was resolved. So I know that He's going to do the same thing for me. And I have to add this before I go. And I pray for those people. I pray for anyone that comes against me. I pray for them because they don't know any better. I didn't know any better. I've done the same thing. It's okay. I'm going to give it to God because I have no right to, just like with my children's father, I have no right to judge their behavior or their actions towards me. I forgive them, but I give it over to the Most High because He knows what's going on. He knows more than I do. And so I'm trusting and believing in that with all my heart. So that was my quick video. I just wanted to share that with you. Do not allow people to keep you in bondage. God is in control and He's got us. And that made me feel so good to know that I know that I'm not by myself, but in that situation, I felt like I was by myself. How am I going to take care of how am I going to go to work? How's this going to work? And God already figured it out. He already took care of it. Getting into an argument with this man, never accepting responsibility, it's always everybody. Well, it turned into be my fault, when I went back and forth with him, and that's how people are that are narcissistic. It turns into your fault and you did it. All I'm trying to do is just take care of these children. But you know what? He will never hear from me again. There will never be another argument about that again. I'm giving it to God because that's the one who woke me up this morning. That's the one who has this roof still over my head. I have food in my refrigerator. I have my car that I still can drive back and forth to work. And I'm healthy. I have so many things and so many blessings. He's taking care of me, truly. And He's truly taking care of you. So I'm praying that this resonated with someone. I love everybody. Thank you so much for listening, for tuning in. and I will try and do my best to get back up here. I just really have been deep in the word, and allowing God to work in and through me. One more thing before I go, I mentioned on my last video also that, to read the book of Exodus, it will help you see what has happened in the past and what's coming forth. And a few people messaged me, well, what part? When I said Exodus, I meant the whole entire book. But specifically, as I'm reading through it, I would say go to chapter 12, 13 in that area. But don't let that stop you. Continue to explore through it. Wherever God leads you, it's just a suggestion. And one more thing I want to add, my message is not for everybody, and it's going to resonate with who it's supposed to. And I'm praying whoever's seen it tonight that it helped you in some way. But I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that. So, I'm happy. I'm so happy that this helped you in some way. So, I keep saying, and before I go, I promised the last time, I posted, share your praise report, post, and what was the other one? And your prayer requests. I posted that this evening, so if you want me to pray on your behalf, please swing over there and respond. If you want it to be private, you can DM me. And the same thing for your praise report. Share. I don't care if it's one. It's beautiful to see how God's working in and through everyone's lives. And it warms my heart, because we people acknowledging Him and how amazing the Most High is beautiful. It's beautiful. And for me, I don't see enough of it. So that's why I like to post that, so I can see it. And it's absolutely beautiful. So blessings on you, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your night. And hopefully I won't be gone too long again. God bless you. I love you.